What up, you guys? Empress of Duality here. For those of you that are new or might not know, for one, welcome. My name is Brooke, and today we are going to be doing a general reading for the Twin Flame Collective. And for those of you that may be new, I am a Twin Flame in union. This is my beloved next to me, Danny.
Nice to meet you all again. It's been a while since I've been on YouTube, but coming out of sabbatical, that's what it's called, sabbatical.
So yeah, let's welcome him. Let's show Danny some love. You can go check out his channel, Northern Comfort Tarot. So today I am going to tap into the Divine Masculine energy, and Danny, my beloved, is going to tap into the Divine Feminine collective. Oh my god, like what's happening right now? What's wrong with my words? Are the twin flames, their communication's all fucked up,
Must
man.
be something going on with masculines.
That's what I'm getting. Twin flame communications just all fucked up, you guys. I feel you. Been there. Listen, try being in union with your twin flame and being in no communication, being blocked. Okay, that's some shit for real.
For real.
But anyways, so yeah, for those of you that are new, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know every time we go live. I was gonna do this reading on my own, but might as well step into some twin flame union energy and share that with you guys. So with that being said, what up, spirit? Let's fuck it up. All right, let's do this. So I did, now for those of you Love Vibe Tribe, first of all, love you guys. Thank you for all the abundance and support that you guys give to me. Thank you for always showing up for me. I love you. But if you are new, how I like to structure my readings is I start off with like a meditative session where like I tap into the energy and channel some messages through for you guys, some confirmation, some clarity, some healing, some love for you guys. And then I will pull some cards. And for those of you that know me, y'all know when Brooke starts looking like this. Crazy, right?
Yeah.
5 minutes ago was not like this. Like when I start tapping into some energy, I'm sure some of you are this way as well. Like I'm just super sensitive and like you can see the energy in motion in my body. So I'm gonna start off with the channel messages for Divine Masculine. What up, Divine Masculine? And then yeah, we'll keep it going from there. So first off, beautiful, badass Divine Masculines. I'm gonna need for y'all to just take a breath with me. In through the nose one time, just, and let it out. Because y'all are feeling the pressure. I was getting solar plexus activation and higher vibrational frequency integration. I feel like I'm rapping. Solar plexus activation, higher vibrational frequency integration. Okay, come on, Divine Masculine. Anyways, so here's the thing with Divine Masculine is whatever is going on in your solar plexus, it's like massive expansion, massive activation to the point where the energy from your solar plexus is so wide open right now that I could just feel it radiating through all of my upper chakras. So there's some key words to Divine Masculine's energy right now: practice, application, repetition, determination, discipline. Again, many attributes and qualities of the solar plexus. And Divine Masculine is on a journey right now to get to see how much they have truly integrated, how much they have actually raised their vibrational set point. And for those of you that are new or just maybe a little newer to the journey, when we talk about vibrational set points, that's like the dominant frequency at which you vibrate from. under pressure, in flow. It's like your core frequency where you are vibrating and where you are manifesting and attracting from. Okay? So, as you go along your spiritual awakening journey, you collect tools, you shift your belief systems, you integrate higher frequencies. Oh shit, it's going down outside. You hear that?
Mm-hmm.
The ambulance is coming, y'all. Oh shit!
I think that's the fire department.
Oh, look, y'all hear that? Some thumping too.
Fire down the street with, I guess, some.
That's so weird. Oh, is it a parade?
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Okay, just kidding. False alarm, divine masculines. It's a parade. Well, that's fun.
Yeah, there was a band driving around town or something today.
Yeah, I think it's like graduation. Can y'all hear the bass? I wish I could see. Anyways, that's fun. So, what happens is as you awaken deeper to the universe that lies within you, to the wisdom of, how to work this matrix, how to manifest, energy work, your vibrational set point begins to ascend, right? That's what we call it in the spiritual community. You're ascending, you're evolving your consciousness. Here's the thing. I got 2 more messages for Divine Masculine. Y'all stay with me, okay? For some of you, you haven't really anchored in. You've been tapping into some higher vibrational frequencies. You've been tapping into higher streams of consciousness. But it's kind of like just tapping in. You know what I mean? It's not fully practicing it, integrating it, applying it, the repetition, the discipline of embodying those higher vibrational energies. So when I say, the divine masculine's feeling the pressure, for those of you that haven't really been practicing, created a practice for yourself of the tools you've collected or the higher streams of consciousness that you tapped into, if you ain't, got a little technique going in your spiritual endeavors, the pressure of it all is probably a little overwhelming for you right now. And then for another group of you divine masculines, you're finding that there's a lot more flow and ease to your energy. You've really ascended your vibrational set point to have more harmony and balance and to be able to flow even under pressure. And what's funny is it's like learning a new job, right? At first, it takes practice and repetition, creating a routine to really get it down, the new job. And then it gets to a point where your body just naturally does it, right? So that's like the difference in the 2 groups for divine masculine that I'm picking up on. Or some of you, like you still creating that routine, you're still learning, right? And like creating that practice. And for the other group of you, it's like a natural response now, like under pressure. You have learned the art of surrender, so you're not overwhelmed or drained by external circumstances, right? You're just naturally aligning to the path of least resistance, which is fucking beautiful. And do the damn thing, divine masculine.
See, now, while divine masculine's doing all that, the divine feminine, same old, right? So it's an evolution that takes place within the divine feminine, and it's pretty much goes like this, step by step. The past energy was depression, missed opportunities, no hope, no choices, feeling like nothing ever works for you, especially in love, this disappointment and upset, in this heartbreak. The energy now is that you've come to a point where, fuck this. This is all bullshit. And maybe even thinking, this twin flame thing is all bullshit. And this person never really gives a fuck about me, so why should I give a fuck about them? And you're turning around out of this, but it still fucking hurts. And it takes time to heal within, time to let go. And that's a huge fucking part and parcel of the journey, is letting go. Letting go of the attachments to this person, letting go of the idea that that's your twin flame, letting go of the idea that anything external from you needs to validate you in order to feel like you have purpose in life. This is all about you, DF. And it's the same old story that we get out of the twin flame journey reappearing in front of me in the cards. And it's I know part of me leaving tarot for a bit was because of this story always coming up. This journey has everything to do with what's inside, and the outer is a reflection of what's within. And if you're feeling depressed and you're feeling heartbroken and you're feeling it's never going to happen and they're never coming back, and your focus is always on them, then it isn't going to happen. They're not coming back, and you're not moving your own journey forward. And it's a really terrible place to be. I don't wish it on anyone, but it's needed. It's absolutely needed to hit that rock bottom, go through a dark night of the soul to understand that, wait a second, this is my life, and I'm basing it off of if this person returns or comes back to me, blah, 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 blah. And it's bullshit that we keep telling ourselves, this hope mentality. And I'm telling you, me personally, fuck hope. Okay? Fuck hope. You have faith, that's fine. But hope leaves you in a lack. And fuck hope that
kind
things
of sets
are gonna,
you up for disappointment
it
in
does.
some ways.
And surrender and detaching and letting go, it all is the basis of releasing expectancy or letting go of expectations. Because when we have no expectations, we can't be dashed against the rocks. We can't be let down.
And we don't block ourselves from being able to receive the blessings and the journeys, destined connection, destined soulmates,
right,
destined partnerships that spirit brings our way. But if we have our mind and our heart and our energy fixated on one outcome, one person, one expectation, it's almost like putting a wall up to anything else coming in, any blessing.
So your current energy is like you're coming out of it, but you got 1 foot in, 1 foot out of the bullshit, and you're still in limbo. For those people that I'm talking to that are still in limbo, it's choosing your new direction needs to take place, and that choice hasn't been made by you, or you do say it, like I'm moving on, I'm moving towards a life more fulfilling for myself, but there's not really any action taking place, and your mind is always kind of going back in that loop of thinking of them. That needs to fucking go. And if I can say there's only one way out of this, it's zero expectation in your mind that this person is coming back, that this person even is your twin. The only force within nature that knows if a person is your twin or not is not even you yourself, it's spirit. Okay? If you speak from this point on saying, I'm calling in my twin flame, whoever they may be, that's a positive reassurance. It's not expecting anything that one person that you're so fixated and obsessed with, and I had to look up obsession quite a few times on my journey to make sure, is this truly what I am? No, I'm in unconditional love. I have unconditional love for this person, but yet this fixation within your mind is an obsession. You're obsessed with this fixation that this person is this, and that needs to be released. Start doing things for yourself. Start reassuring yourself that, yes, I am calling in my twin flame, whoever that may be. Start regaining your power. With the High Priestess in reverse, and this is moving forward, you need to first regain your power over your mind, over your thoughts, over your heart and feeling. If your mind is racing with thoughts, you can calm yourself down, go into your heart, put your hand over your heart, and allow that unconditional love from Source to build up within you.
That's a really good technique and tool. It sounds so simple, doesn't it? But
I mean, it only takes a few seconds. And with the Hermit card in reverse, it's coming out of your shell, being more active, doing things to make you feel better. If that's, tarot, starting a channel, do it. Well, I'm worried, will I become successful? That's more expectation. Fuck expectation. I've had that same expectation dashed just because of that expectation. Oh, well, this is the subscriber count I want to meet by such and such a date. And you can have a vision, yes, but if you hold on to that expectation that this is going to happen, Spirit doesn't have much room to work in. Regain your crown with the King of Pentacles, right? Allow the abundance to come in. Healthy surrender and letting go and detaching is zero expectation. And that in itself empowers you, Divine Feminine. Advice moving forward, that powerlessness that you feel you slip into, check yourself. Check yourself. Check your thoughts. Become more of a conscious, driven person instead of allowing ego and your subconscious to, guide you wherever. Become the carrot, not the horse. Right? The horse is guided. And you can allow Spirit to guide you, but the carrot is your incentive. And that should basically be less of the Divine Masculine, letting go of that, and more of, releasing your burdens and honoring yourself.
There it is. That's what I was feeling too, Divine Feminine. I think that's just a part of the Divine Feminine's journey, is to really, 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 really kind of journey self-love, man, and like putting yourself first. And that even means creating self-loving boundaries with yourself. For a lot of Divine Feminines, we have really narcissistic relationships that we've been through in our past, where we're either mentally abused, emotionally abandoned, we're ghosted, like that type of thing, right? And sometimes that journey is just pushing you deeper and deeper into setting boundaries with yourself and the world around you. Boundaries and self-respect, and really feeling the value of your energy, and I think that's just a lesson that Divine Feminines, that's the journey that we go on, is the work that we do. Union with the Twin Flame card, the work that we do and the metamorphosis that takes place, it breaks us from this pattern within us of settling for behavior from the Divine Masculine, settling from even our own thoughts, even our own emotional response patterns, right? There's a lot of internal shifts that have to take place for the Divine Feminine to step into empowerment. And a lot of that takes place when she really feels the value of her internal energy.
Her own value, basically. And I know in relationships we can become devalued, especially if it ends a little awkward and disturbing.
No
and
closure.
Yeah, and you dive into depression and stuff like that. So honoring yourself, coming back into alignment and love for yourself is the basis of moving forward. Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. So beauty and devotion, really becoming more devoted for self-pampering, paying attention to how you look and dress brings up that level of confidence within you, and regains and reinstills that power within. The ever unfolding rose, cracked open, it's happening for you, not to you. The things that happen in our daily lives can beat us down if we let them.
Yeah.
There was one big lesson within our union journey to harmonious union is that you can't take anything personally in a
That's crazy. I've gotten all these messages while I've been sitting here, and you're just fucking spitting them out. It's beautiful, baby.
Yeah. So if you think that relationships, that's something that you do hold personally to yourself. But if you take everything fucking personally, holy fuck, you're gonna end yourself up in separation. Guaranteed. We were on the brink a few times, and just like, fuck you, I'm sleeping somewhere else right now. I love you, but I don't fucking like you right now. And if you let go of your idea that somehow you have to be validated or you have to be, put in yet another box in order for, love to look a certain way, then you're absolutely mistaken. And taking things personally doesn't fit in any kind of union situation. We are both two beings that share one soul that have different choices in front of us, different things that come at us every day. And if you don't step back from taking any of the things personally in your life, and even more so your relationships that take place, even if someone's hurling insults at you, that is not necessarily anything to do with you. That has everything to do with them and their journey. And by respecting their journey, I'm not saying disrespect yourself and not stand up for yourself. I'm saying step back, see the situation for what it is before you start posting things on Facebook or all kinds of, like trying to lash back at someone. Even your divine that may have absolutely ripped your heart out and fucking showed it to you, step back. This has nothing to do with me personally. This is everything to do with them and their journey, and the lessons and the teachings that I need to pull away from this is something that I need to dive into on a personal level. The boundaries that you're not placing on anyone but yourself, saying I will not go to this level or I won't do these things anymore because I really need to stay in a sovereign space. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. That's your steps, is getting yourself right in the eyes of Source. Being the light and the love that you want to see reflected to you in your external. And making the choices regardless of anything and everything that surrounds you. You could be in a war zone, but you could still be so full of love. Your job could be to shoot people, and still make the choice of like, I'm staying within my heart. I'm staying true to myself. And maybe that choice is like, maybe I don't really feel called to shooting people. Maybe I feel called to the other side of the line, where I help those that have been bombed, or what I mean, but making divine choices that are in alignment with your power. And watch as you let go of the expectations of such and such a person coming back. Watch how they come back. And then when they come back, stay within that power. Say, no, I'm doing good. I don't necessarily even have to talk to you anymore. You know what I mean? You could be my divine whatever, but maybe, you need to show me how you've been changing. And maybe we'll be friends for a couple of years, because like I wouldn't want to be in a relationship with someone who I don't feel is a friend. So really, it's a call to action in a way that goes within, is really what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. And one little message that I picked up as Danny was channeling for you guys is divine feminine and divine masculine. What is really important to really understand for the conscious mind, the ego to understand, is when it comes to your twin and the twin flame journey, there is a lot of mirroring that takes place. But like Danny said, how someone chooses to treat you or show up in your life is not a validation of your energy. How you know what the mirror is not what they say or what they do, but it's when they do what they do or when they say what they say, what takes place within you. That is the work. That is the mirror, okay? And I feel like some of you really needed to hear that. So, with that being said, one thing I have to point out, because it's driving me insane, is twin flames. Whether it is the divine feminine, like really just fixated on validation, or whether it's the divine masculine trying to run away from the pressure. One thing that you guys really need to hear is to slow down. So divine feminine, slow down the internal fixation. Divine masculine, slow down the external fixation of it's almost like a fantasy world that we step into, So taking time to just do some breath work. Taking time to be present with the body. Divine feminines, taking time to master the feminine energy. So what does that mean? Becoming the conscious observer. So what does that mean? Just like Danny said, as a conscious observer, we don't take things personally, right? We just observe. And we see the trigger coming like a bullet, and then it's like, oh, there's a trigger, right? But you don't have to absorb it, right? You can even take the time, 5 minutes, divine feminine, to invoke some energy into play and say, I am the conscious observer. When I go out in public, or when I am under pressure, when the nostalgia creeps in about my twin, I can observe that from a conscious place of detachment and discovery and exploration. And when the energy maybe does come in or try to invade your space, you can invoke the energy in of, I am just the observer. I am not the absorber, okay? I am just the observer. I am not the absorber. Just one fucking sentence. And it really does set the stage in motion. The boundary puts the boundary in place for the type of experiences that you have. And divine masculine, with the King of Wands being here, I can see that your energy's just been very amped up. You got a lot of energy. Your solar plexus is just really amplified, and that does give us a lot of energy to fuck some shit up, right? And take us some time, because I'm telling you, if you don't, it's gonna manifest in your body. You'll find yourself having headaches, you'll find your body aching, that type of thing, because it's you gotta have that balance, right? And the body never lies, and the body's gonna let you know when you are overexerting yourself in certain areas. So the mirroring here on both sides for twin flames is boundaries in self-love, in nurturing self, in maintaining that conscious observer outlook, And for divine masculine, that conscious creator, right? When it comes to being a true manifester, a true creator of your reality, I feel that in my heart. When it comes to being a true creator of your reality, the masculine knows that to obtain his goal, his ambitions, his dreams, there must be a balance of doing the work and resting and retreating, taking care of self. So yeah. That's what we're getting for you guys. And I do want to mention real quick, just because it's like, please tell me. With the, can you switch back over real quick?
Sure.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know what that's
With the moon card being here, the moon talks about illusions, right? And we got ascending with admired. Okay, so a lot of the illusions, a lot of the distortions that are created in the mind, when you're a twin flame and you're like trying to figure this twin flame journey out, what we do is we tap into the twin flame collective beliefs about the journey, which can inspire us, but can also lead us down a very distorted path of who we are as twin flames and what the twin flame journey truly represents. But I can see here with the moon card being here and the sun, some of you are going to be going on this journey of reevaluating what that means to you, reevaluating, what you believe the journey to be, right?
And coming into balance for yourself. Energetic balance is something that absolutely has to take place for any movement, forward in like a union type of setting. If you are not doing the work, or at least, coming into alignment itself and learning from past mistakes and, lessening expectations on the daily, every minute, thinking when it gets so crazy, not being able to pull back out of that, that's a tool that's absolutely essential on this journey. If you can't pull out yourself out of your mind and say, sit the fuck down.
Depersonalization of the ego. That's a master.
Step the fuck back, mind, for a minute. Yeah. Give me some peace. If you can't find peace within, then when you step into a union, oh my God, it's going to be craziness, because you have your perfect mirror in front of you. And if you haven't done the work and looked into your own mirror and done that mirror work within yourself, man, it's going to be insanity at the highest level. So coming into balance and doing that beginner's work, you know what I mean? And even stepping to a place where, I have zero expectations of what's going to happen today, even in my own personal life. I was working on the truck in the yard, and the more I expected something to be done, something else would break. And then, it just came hurdle after hurdle after hurdle. I mean, it didn't help that I was doing it in Mercury retrograde, but, loosening the expectation, letting it go, everything started to fall into place. And it's just a way better way to live, So by all means, there's some good techniques and things to live by in this video, and I'm so happy that we were able to do that for you today. You got some good.
You want to switch the thing over?
I'm trying, but every time it's acting weird.
Anyways, all right, Twin Flames, there you go. If you enjoyed this reading, drop a like. Really helps out the channel. We do have personal readings on sale for $40 right now. That's just one of us. You don't get both of us for $40, baby, okay? But there are some other offerings on the website. You can visit it, empireofneutrality.com, if you are interested in working with us. And with that being said, I think that's about it, Twin Flames. We love you. We love you. You got this. And we will see you soon. Empress of Duality, out.